What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the house. I have about half of the voice. I'm very sick right now, but the market waits for no man, woman, or child. Neither does top in YouTube ad revenue during the holidays. So let's go ahead and get into it and give me just a little bit of grace for not being all that energetic, but I'm gonna do my best. Stardust Sutff Divine has doubled up in price once again from when we last looked at it, and this card is being used for the future Blue Eyes decks. So these are really bubbling up early. We've seen so many times where a starter deck causes eye-popping prices past what we ever would have thought. Well, this card is no exception, except people are just ahead of the game and they really want access to this card, so they're going for it. My Discord was talking about this versus Blazar and how this ends up being the better option for multiple reasons. Then also for the deck, Crimson Dragon, every single version is down in quantities, up in price, but the quarter century secret rare especially is going right now and has just gotten to the next level, $160 lowest, and somebody has even spent around that price. Then Fusion Armament, this is a card I've always thought had that potential. Somebody's gone in, or a couple have gone in and bought it out through the day to $25 for the quarter century secret rare. Not the most in the world, but for where it was sitting at around $15, it is a full-fledged buyout. Reinforcement of the Army actually is for the Blue Eyes deck too, as I understand. Quarter century secret rare has absolutely spiked up towards $25. I believe they have the new warrior in the deck and you're able to search it with this and use it. Magical Musketeer Max. So we covered the Magical Musket cards and I was pointing over at Cross Dom, but this is one that was actually short printed, yet it was in the ultra slot, so it found a happy medium of being, I think it's in 10.8 out of 12 boxes or something like that. I'd have to go back and look at the ratios, but Max is definitely an interesting one to see go up in price, and it never got a reprint, I don't think, or didn't it get a gold? One second, I don't want to misspeak. Magical Musketeer Max. So let's make sure it didn't get a gold letter rare. Yeah, okay. So it looks like it only has the one printing. Sometimes I make up those reprints in my head, it had to have gotten one. Then we have Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage, alternate art going. We covered a ton of buyouts around this deck. Hornet drones, Anchor, but also now at the top end this is going. Apparently people are mixing this up with Malice. That is not something I saw coming. Two deck building packs coming together, shaking hands, and trying to tear up the metagame. So this is around $150 for the quarter century secret rare. That's pretty wild, but you can see it sold out through the 120 mark as it was skyrocketing up from just under triple digits. So no sales in this range quite yet. Sacred Sword of 7 stars. You boomers might be going Dragon Ruler flashbacks. Well, that's because of that new support. The dark and the light are very, very good. And I gotta say, this does bring back memories. So the super rares, the holographics, are what are selling out right now. You can see the others are at triple digit listings, but people are buying out the holographic version of this card to go with the deck. Then Blaze, Supreme Ruler of all dragons, is also going up right now for the deck, and you can see the quarter century secret rare going crazy. People have hyped this up before, and I don't know, I would say the hype's actually deserved, but so maybe not hype. It is a very good card. And then the Dragon Rulers themselves, the baby rulers, are in the nostalgia pool. So I did a segment wondering why they were going above the Dragon Rulers. Well, it's because they're harder to pull. And now people are just going for every single one for the deck, and they're wanting to play it Dragon Link style or go other ways with it. And the Dragon Rulers themselves in quarter century secret rare are also down in quantities and starting to come up in price. We have Red Eyes Black Black Meteor Dragon. I never thought I would hear the Red Eyes package for Dragon Rulers, but it is a very interesting card. You can send a level 5 or higher normal monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard to special summon this from the hand. Then it is increased by 1 on the level, and it's a level 6, so that turns it into 7, matches up with the Dragon Rulers very well. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this from the graveyard to add a Red Eyes fusion from your deck or graveyard to the hand. So having this full encompassing Red Eyes package, but maybe playing some bricks that end up being resources in your graveyard is an interesting mix and match. And it's only the secret rare selling out right now, the OG super rare from Duelist Nexus. It's not going too crazy yet, but the secret is on buyout mode. Dark whole quarter century secret rare continues to go up. So my Discord's arguing if this is a meme, if it's real, and it is a traditional board wipe. It does have past format play. They just did all the other LOB format cards, and I even saw DB Grinder text about LOB format. I don't think it's a triple digit card personally, but it does have that huge history in the game. Is even played in the anime in that one arc where she tries to use it against Armed Ninja and it like gets splattered. But what we see here there are some triple digit sales mixed in as it came up in price. Not too long ago was 70, and now people are spending through the 90s and even 100s, and it's 112 lowest. Crystons have some double down buyouts. Remember, they got some new support announced not too long ago. So this is around $9 for Sittree. And Halka-Fibrex Ultimate Rare is up a couple of dollars, you sickos. Seriously though, jokes aside, I could see why you would just want to have yours and have access. Come on, Arata Konami, just let him on out. And people going for that. I think they'll remake it, but who knows? Like, the Ultimate Rare is probably highest rarity, and you never know where Konami's going to go. This card versus Power Creep, I mean, it just goes alongside Power Creep, right? But let me know your thoughts on people bumping this up a couple bucks. Is it just for the band binder? Then Speed Duel Battle City Finals, the last Speed Duel set for the foreseeable future, has a common maxi going for $7 and a prismatic secret rare atop the set, $16.9. Nice, around $17 for this right now. This, I believe, is not released in the EU. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this will only be distributed in the NA area / you can buy it from sites and have it cross borders, but I think it was only distributed over in the Americas, maybe. And when it comes down to it, the prismatic secret foiling alongside those cards do look pretty good. And then there's the misprints if you haven't seen it. There's just so many of them. The Sphere mode with the Azura Priest name. Somebody spent $500 when it looked like it was super rare, and now there's just so many of them, and people are spending like under $50 at this point on some of them. But yeah, it seems like a pretty common misprint overall. I think with this set, it's an interesting one, and most people are just talking about Max C. You do have a Dark Magician Girl, you have Tribe for past formats, Necro Valley. There's a lot of really cool cards in here to go and look through. And then finally, Divine Arsenal AA Zeus for, I believe it's Malice. I think some decks play it, some don't. I think it's a really good option to have. And Zeus Ultimate Rare has been continuously going up and is now quickly up towards 35 after these 30s go, but it's just got so many nice max options or mid-max options. You got Quarter Century Secret Rare, you have Starlight Rare, you have OG Secret Rare, and they all kind of start to blend in ranges. Like the OG Secret is 15. That's pretty nice in my opinion. And then you also do have another secret rare, not a prismatic secret rare actually. The 10s did an ultra rare, but you have the secret rare out of Battles of Legend, and then you have the starter deck version that is helping keep the prices down overall on this card from that just didn't take off. It didn't do its job. Let me know how you feel about everything moving. I'd like to go more in depth, but I'm actually losing my voice as I speak. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I hope you have a happy holidays if I don't see you again before then, but I'll try to keep filming.